I'd like to get this roadworthy soon. It doesn't need much. I really like GMCs, especially the front end on the 55 and 56. I like the big back window. I like having the rare windows because that's a 5 window. This is a big back window. My 67s have small back windows. So it's kind of hard to find this truck because for some reason they sold less GMCs anyway, but then like the custom cabs with the higher trim and whatever, that was more common in the Chevys back then, which is weird. It's kind of flipped now. Now GMC's the luxury truck. But I managed to find this a couple hours from here 7 or 8 years ago. He wanted $1,100. It didn't have a title, didn't have an engine or transmission. It was a long bed. It was missing that door and the bumper and the centerpiece on that top of the grill piece. So I found a door, made the paint match good enough, got a short bed that was almost a similar color. These are the fenders off the long bed. So I shortened the frame. I parted out a lot of cars. I parted out a 77 Trans Am, used the front suspension here, the axle back there, step notched the frame, put airbags in the rear. It's still on coil springs in the front. I want to put the airbags on it, but the kit that fits this with the bag over shocks is like $1,100. And a lot of my stuff has 6 liters from part outs. This is just a stock 6 liter, other than I put like a drop-in truck cam that's good for, I don't know, like 30 horsepower. Trailblazer SS intake, Speed Engineering headers. I decided to get a nice radiator, which I probably would have been better off just buying a cheap one off of eBay, because this was like $1,200 and the guy built it wrong the first time and I had to send it back and it took forever. Had to pay extra shipping and he wanted to argue about it, you know. And I normally just rebuild stock harnesses and use a stock PCM, but for the sake of time, that takes a long time. I decided to try a Holley Terminator because I didn't want to have to build a harness. I'm not impressed with their harness at all, but if I redo it, that defeats the purpose. And it's ready to start, but I put the data in their little handheld thing and it'll try to start and won't start. So I need to actually get a tune on this. I need to make pipes for my radiator so I can mount it and get coolant in it. And I was originally going to use a 4L80 just because they're cheap, but I had a T56 in my shop that needed a rebuild. So I rebuilt it and got the kit to move the shifter to the forward hole, and I made that shift lever. I haven't decided on what to do for gauges yet. I bought a new column. I just set this seat in here so I've got something to sit on. I started making a bed floor that's going to hinge up because I don't want to have the tank filler sticking through the bed. I'll just lift the bed to put gas in it. So there's not a lot to do. Make radiator hoses and mount the radiator, finish some wiring. I've got a latch kit that I need to put in it. I'm going to get a power window kit with 1-piece glass. Finish my bed floor, tune it so it'll actually run, and then it should be roadworthy. I really like the patina on this. I probably won't have any plans to paint it anytime soon. Maybe someday down the road. I'd like to keep this thing long term. But I might patch some of the rust. I mixed up some paint that matches pretty good and paint matched this door. So I might patch some of the rust and touch it up.